Well, what seemed like an attempted burglary in Lodi has unfolded into much, much more. A foiled pawn shop heist is believed to be part of an international crime ring. Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Lisa Gonzalez.
And I'm Curtis Mang. The suspects tried to hit the shop early this morning, according to investigators. KCRA 3's Anahita Jafari is there now to show us how this happened.
Curtis, Lisa, investigators are describing this as something straight out of a movie. Take a look at the pawn shop right behind me. This is the Lodi pawn shop, boarded up from all the damage that occurred overnight. Investigators tell us this heist is tied to a $1 million jewelry heist in Sacramento from last month. The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office confirms 4 thieves broke in through a building behind the pawn shop. Deputies say a brick wall was destroyed where the thieves created a 2 to 3 foot hole that they could use to climb through into the shop. The owner tells us an alarm went off, but one of the thieves was able to disable it. They were also able to shut off power so that the cameras went out. Detectives say they had been tracking the suspects since September 13th when a jewelry store in Sacramento was hit in a similar way. They believe the same crew drilled through concrete to get in overnight. That heist resulted in more than $1 million worth of jewelry stolen. From there, detectives had the thieves on their radar and were able to catch them in the act today. Thankfully, no one was in this shop at 1 a.m. when it happened, and we learned that unlike most heists, these were professionals.
The female, her role was kind of an office manager, if you will. She kind of handled the logistics, registered cars in her name, took care of a lot of that aspect of it. One of them appears to be pretty well versed in alarms and kind of an alarm specialist, so was able to disable alarms, jam cameras, and do things like that. So again, very knowledgeable. The other 2, like I mentioned, pretty good experience as far as demolition and construction went, able to use some heavy machinery.
Detectives say these thieves are likely tied to other burglaries that have happened throughout the state, and they're currently working to connect the dots. Live in Lodi, I'm Anahita Jafari, KCRA 3 News.
So, Anahita, any ideas what they may have done with all that jewelry from the other heist, or if they'd been able to steal more from this shop?
As of right now, the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office has not been able to confirm anything at this point. However, they are looking into a lot of different theories. They do tell us that they suspect one of those thieves does also have a jewelry store in Columbia. And so one of those theories is that maybe they're reselling the jewelry over in Columbia or maybe reselling it here in the States. They aren't sure as of yet. They could also be melting it down. So these are all theories that investigators are working through right now, and detectives say that they are still looking into it.
All right, Anahita Jafari, thanks for the live report.